my ox. Just plug it up. It's got two sides. Oh, you're using my cord. That's oh. Well then, where's mine? Why didn't you just put mine in yours? Boy, let me turn these windows up. What's up, Prime Time Squad? How's everybody doing? Hair all in my mouth. Okay, I gotta pull over. Emergency squad. Trying not to get no tickets, y'all. Oh, you didn't put in the address in your phone.
What are you doing on my phone?
Hey, Mark, what's up? What's going on? Man, Gina's live was lit earlier, huh? I was like, dang. Why they messing with Gina? Why they messing with our girl? I was like, wow. And I was actually working earlier while I was watching her lives. I had to calm her down. Yes. I was like, oh my God. Gina don't be messing with nobody. She don't be talking about nobody. You know? Not like a lot of these people out here who's always, talking trash about, other YouTubers and stuff. She don't be bothering nobody. So I don't know why people always be coming for her. I think it's really messed up, but, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. Sometimes you gotta throw a little shade at people. You gotta give them a little, you gotta bump your jaws on them. Let them know how you feel about stuff. Because that's why, usually when people having beefs on YouTube and stuff, I try to stay out of it. I might make a little comment or something, but I'm not just up there trying to stay all in the mix. You said 46? Really? Yeah, because people just be knowing for some reason. They be knowing when it's about to go down, and they'll be all up in your chat trying to get all the tea. All the tea. So, I could tell by the description of the video that it was about to go down. I didn't know why it was about to go down, but for some reason, I knew it had to do with the video that she made yesterday. I didn't know what happened, but I knew it had to do with the video she made yesterday. I was like, I bet you, before I even hit the doggone play button, I was like, I bet you somebody talking trash about her situation. Because they always do. They always do. Hey, Miss Hogg, how you doing? Did you get my inbox this morning, Miss Hogg? Because you didn't respond. But I had sent you an inbox this morning on Facebook, Miss Hogg, and I had showed you a picture of the envelope with your name and stuff on there, letting you know that I was putting it in the mail. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris Train King. How you doing? I'm not getting on the interstate. But, Yeah, Miss Hogg, I had sent you a message and showed you the picture of the envelope that I sent you with your $50 gift card. You said you'll be popping in now. Okay, I'm at work. I mean, you at work. I ain't at work. I might be working a little bit later because they need us to do some overtime on them doggone claims. So I might work a few hours extra tonight after I do my review. You got it? Okay, awesome. That's good. But yeah, Mark, I kind of feel bad for her. I mean, I know people don't be really wanting them to feel sorry for them per se, you know what I mean? But you can't help feeling bad for some people when they try their hardest. They be trying to, maintain, I know what it's like being a single parent. I know what it's like losing a job, getting fired, getting laid off. I mean, heck, I done been laid off sometimes. Like I used to work in the real estate. I used to work in real estate in title insurance. I did that for many years. And when the economy took a dive back around like 2000, I want to say back around like 2008, somewhere around there where everybody was losing their homes and all these homes were foreclosed and a lot of short sales was going on and nobody was buying. It was really, really bad for a lot of people. And a company I had worked at for almost 10 years had laid off everybody but like 3 people. Then I found another job in title insurance. And I lasted there about 4 years and then they laid off like everybody. So I got out of the title insurance. I said, I can't, I don't want to touch real estate no more at all. And you can make some good money in real estate, but then there's times when, man, you just be out there not knowing what to do or which way to go. So yeah, it's crazy. People with jobs, I say this all the time, people with jobs need to appreciate their job, especially if they make some good money. Because you see people at work all the time who be acting like they don't want to be there. They always got an attitude, half the time do they work, showing up late, just all kind of dumb stuff, not appreciating what they got. And then we got the people, the ones who really love their job and really work really hard, then the ones that be getting laid off. So yeah, I told her I'm gonna keep her in my prayers and just intercede with her and everybody else who's praying for her. You know what they say about prayer? When 2 or 3 are gathered together, honey. But yep, sure. I appreciate my little gig. Yeah, I'm a survivor. My sisters and a couple of my friends, who are all like single parents. We basically, like, for the majority of the part, raised our kids by ourselves. Of course, the dads be around and stuff like that, but for the majority of the time, when you're a single parent, or even if you're a single father, the other parent can still be involved in their life, but for the majority of the part, you basically raising these kids, so, you know what I mean? It's hard raising kids by yourself. It's hard. Really hard. Shoot, there's times when I didn't have to work 2 jobs, 2 part-times. I mean, just grinding. Going to college at the same time. So, yeah. I appreciate my blessings, no matter how big, no matter how small. We got to stop taking things for granted. Yep, power of prayer. I strongly believe in the power of prayer. I strongly believe in the power of prayer. But yeah, but have you guys ever like you just say get over, you just say turn. It's probably on. I think it's on the next block. But have you guys ever like? Okay, this is what I was about to say. Um, my sisters and I, and a couple of friends who all kind of grew up together, raised our kids around each other. Um, we're doing this thing next year, so I don't know if y'all ever heard about it, but it's a good idea, for a girls trip, and we're having a no more kids in school trip. That's what we're having next year. Now, my youngest son, he graduates, in a few months, and then I'm done. Everybody else's kids are out, except for one of my sisters. Her youngest son has one more year. And after that, we're going to have a no more kids trip. And we're going to go, like on a resort or something like that. We're going to go on a resort. To a resort. Should I get over? Yeah, I think I need to get over. But yep, so it's called a no more kids in school. Now, of course, our kids are in college. All of our kids are in college. But that don't count. To get your child from preschool to 12th grade and out of high school, some people don't think that's as big as it is. Like, oh, it's just high school. It's just high school. But when you raise in the hood and you have all these issues around you, like gangs and poverty and a lot of distractions, especially if you're a parent and you have to work the majority of the day or working one or two jobs, and especially if you're a parent who's doing it totally alone without any help of the father, and you get them through 12th grade, through high school, that's an achievement. Like, for real. My oldest son, we threw him the biggest party, and the second one, we already planning for his party, DJs, all that. All that. 12th grade is like, for some people, it's like the end. Here. For some people, it's like the end. Some people, that's all they see is 12th grade. That's the end for them. For some people, it's good enough. Some people hate school so much, they were so excited to get out of 12th grade. So you talking about college, they be like, bye, Felicia. I don't want no college. They just get out there and find them a good job. And college ain't for everybody. I've learned that. I went to college for a few years. I didn't do the 4-year thing. I went for a few years. I'm like, college is not for everybody. But a lot of parents, they get upset when their kids don't want to go to college, or they get upset if their kids go to college, then they decide, I just want to do this. I just want to do that. You can't force your kids. Of course, you can encourage it till you're blue in the face. You can encourage it their whole entire life. But when it gets to that time, if they don't, some people just not made for college. And one thing I always say is, I'd rather for my son to, try to find an alternative, like maybe a 2-year college, get like some kind of, what is it called? Like, not bachelor's degree, but like an associate's or something, like, get something. And then go from there. As long as they're not out there running the streets and acting stupid and knocking up every girl they see, just knocking them down. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. But that's how I feel. Kind of like sports. My sons play sports all their life. I didn't necessarily force them. You said, yeah, your boys hated school. A lot of people do. You got 10 degrees. Oh, Mark. I ain't messing with you, Mark. I ain't messing with you at all. Not today, Mark. But yeah, a lot of people don't like school. And I know some people out here that didn't go to school, didn't go to college, and they make more money than me. Got good jobs. There it is right there. Got good jobs, make more money than me. So, it's not for everybody. But, that brings me to like sports. Like some people, when their children are young, they force them to do stuff. They force them in ballet. They force them in sports. They basketball, football. I'm gonna go back around and try to now that I know where it is, so I can find a spot closer. But my sons, they had to play sports, but they had to. I didn't force on them which ones. Like they had a choice. I told them all their life. My son's sitting right here, the baby, so he can tell you. I told them all their life since like they were in like 6, 7 years old. You gotta play sports all year round, but you can pick what you want to do. I don't care if it's tennis. I don't care if it's badminton. I don't care if it's polo. Nah, we ain't got no polo in the hood, but you know what I'm saying. Basketball, football, track. I don't care. It just got to be something. If y'all not playing no instruments or y'all not in no academic, extracurricular activities, then you're going to do sports. But you can pick whichever one you want. And they would always normally pick the same ones like wrestling, track, basketball, football. They would pick what they wanted. And they would just tell me how much it's going to cost. That's what they did with me. They told me how much it was going to cost. There's like no parking down here. Down here. I might have to let you out and have you go pay.
About me out right here?
Not right here. But Mark, you crazy. You said no, we got no polo in the hood. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You said you had to work 2 jobs forever. Honey, I work 2 jobs now. Roxanne, Cameron, I'm a hustler, right? Mama hustles. Mama grinds. When I was younger, my mom, she was a housewife. And so it was 3 of us. I got like sisters and stuff. Because she had married my stepdad. And so she had 2 sons by him. So it was 3 of us. But I had like sisters and brothers from, my biological dad. So anywho, while she was married to my stepdad.
Can you turn this way?
Yeah, you see the one-way sign? Man, I've been born and raised in this town. I know which streets to go, which way to go. My son, can you turn this way? But so she was a housewife, and we were one of those people who didn't have a lot. We lived paycheck to paycheck. Times was hard, a lot, but we survived and we got by. My mom didn't start working until all of us was in school. So by then, I was like in high school. My youngest brother was like maybe in, I don't know, 5th grade. And then my baby brother came along. After he got in high school, after he got in grade school, that's when she decided, you know what, I'm going to get a job. My dad never forced her to get a job. He didn't care if she worked or not. He did what he had to do to make sure the bills was paid. So if she wanted to work, she worked. But even when she did work, we still, didn't get the best of everything. We didn't have all the name brand clothes. We was in the hood. We stayed in old houses, in the hood. We didn't have fancy stuff. We didn't have fancy cars. So as a parent nowadays, I've always wanted to, like most parents, wanted to make sure my children had what they needed, at least what they needed, and also some things that they desire. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong for parents to buy their kids some things that they desire. if you can afford it. Like some people hate. Um, some people hate on you. Oh, why you buying your kids? Like my sons, the average cost of their tennis shoes is approximately like $150, $160. To some parents, what the heck? What? Why would you spend that much money on some shoes?
Well,
I mean, and so say that again, Cameron. Say that again. Hold up.
Behave well, get good grades.
Hold on, no, talk louder so they can hear you.
Gotta behave well, get good grades, have good behavior, be respectful. Do what she asks, do chores.
Okay, thank you. My son vouched for me. I didn't even have to tell him to say that. I wasn't even gonna ask him to co-sign. He's up here like, yeah, if we earned it. And I'm like, what? Hold up, son. Say that again. What was you about to say? But yeah, he told y'all straight up how I roll. If your grades is good, did we pass it again? If your grades is good and you do your chores around the house, you respectful, not to me, but to any adult that you see. And if you run across an adult that disrespects you or treats you the way you know you shouldn't be treated, you bring that to me or your daddy. You bring that to me and we will take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said you had lupus. Oh, you can barely work now. I understand that. Hey, Miss Me. Hey, our crazy life. Okay, this time you gotta tell me where to drop you off before then. But yeah, that's how I roll. So if they do everything that they're supposed to do to earn it, then they can get it. But they're not spoiled. They're not spoiled at all. They're not spoiled at all. But everybody raised their children differently. But I didn't have to work 2 jobs before. When I was a young parent, I had 1 job with 1 kid and I struggled. I made it. My oldest son is now in college. He's about to turn 22. We about to turn up for his birthday because we celebrate every birthday every year, by the way. So we gonna turn up for his birthday, and I mean he made it. He survived. But I hustled ever since he was born. If I had to work 1 or 2 jobs, I ain't got no shame. Like, have you ever heard somebody say, "Why are you working 2 jobs?" That could never be me. I would never work 2 jobs. I don't think so. It's right here. That's why that's why you kept making me go the wrong way. Ooh, I could have parked right there. Dang it.
Just ask for time.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, some people be like, why you work 2 jobs? What's wrong with you? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Me personally, I work 2 jobs because I want to make sure that my sons are not lacking anything. I don't want to ever tell my sons, wait till payday. Or this month, you get this. Next month, y'all get this. Around Christmas season, wait till, after Christmas season when things go on sale. I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do. That's all I'm saying. You gotta do what you gotta do. And don't let nobody tell you how to raise your own kids. Don't let nobody tell you how to raise your own kids, especially the ones who kids is out here wilding out and out in the street doing drugs and got like 3, 4, 5, 11 kids before they turn 25. And ain't married to none of the baby mamas. You said working several jobs, nothing wrong. Now if all them dead end jobs, yeah, see that's the thing. Like I've been at both of my jobs for quite a while. And one of them is just part-time at the nursing home. It's just a few hours a week. So it's not like I'm working full-time and then I'm slaving away at a part-time job. I work there like a few days a week, literally. A few hours. Every time I go to work, people be like, "Where you been? We thought you don't work here anymore." That's how low of hours that I work at my part-time job. I be like, "I be here. What you mean? I still got a job. They ain't fired me." But yeah, so I'm barely there. But it's a little extra spending money that normally usually goes to the kids or goes to extra activities, like things you want to just do. But I really hate, that's pet peeve number one, when people be talking about folks working more than one job, like as if it's never been done before. So that's pet peeve number one. Again, back to what I was saying a minute ago, pet peeve number two is the people who try to tell you how to raise your kids. When they kids need a counselor or AA or a good ass butt whooping. I don't beat the... Sorry, that's my son calling. He had went inside to get our food from somewhere, and he didn't know where I was. I just rode around the block till you came out. Our downtown is busy.
Thought you was over there.
You would think our city is bigger than it is, the way the downtown be busy and no parking. But yeah, people who try to tell you how to raise your kids, or you shouldn't let your child do this. You shouldn't let your son do this or your daughter do this. You know?
We hear what happened to the dude on Empire.
Oh yeah. Hold on. See, I'm about to get upset at my son real quick. Y'all didn't hear what he just said. He said, "Mom, did you hear about what happened to the dude on Empire?" Now, how many people was on my live yesterday when I did a breaking news live? That live was lit. So that tells you right there, my son's not watching my YouTube, right? I'm just messing with him though. But yeah, son, I heard about it. I did a review on it. I'm going to do another review as well, because did y'all watch? Oh my God, how many of y'all watch? Oh my God, what is that morning talk show in the morning with those ladies? The View. Do y'all watch The View?
10-year-old girl died today.
If I don't respond to everybody, it's because I'm driving and I can only look down ever so often. Yeah, I did a live about Jussie Smollett yesterday morning. Yep, I went live. I actually clocked out, took a lunch break, and did a live, like on my lunch break. I was like, y'all only got an hour. Let's get it. Let's go. But yes, I did a live about it yesterday morning. But there's been other, like, okay, even the mayor. I mean, nobody understands what's going on. Like they said, he did community service. I heard he was stuffing envelopes for community service. When did who was he stuffing envelopes for? It was probably like some electoral campaign or something. I mean, hello, silly mommy. Anybody, please fill me in, because everybody, including, I mean, people in the law enforcement, cops and mayors, are confused. Like how this dude get off? And then they said it's not that he's pleading to be innocent. They're not saying that he's innocent. So if he's not innocent, I mean, I understand giving him some type of punishment. I don't know. Mind you, like I said in my live and I said in other reviews, I love me some Jussie Smollett. I do. But still, no matter how much we love somebody or how much we hoped that they would not spend like eternity in prison, I still think they gave him a really light tap on the wrist. You know what I mean? Like, this sends a huge message to people who are not famous and who are, I mean, we know it happens all the time. We know it happens all the time. But this was just put all in our face and shoved down all our throats. All the proof, all the documents, all the, you know, the tapes, the video footage. I mean, this stuff was all shoved down our throat. And then they won't tell us why. Like, even the mayor and it was like, we want to know why. Why are the charges dropped? Why would you put 16 counts on this dude and then just drop him because he stuffed some envelopes? Come on, y'all. They need to give us the tea. Give us the tea. At least tell us why they dropped the charges. I mean, the, you know, I don't know. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know. And see, maybe this is why, like, some people saying he's not going to get back on Empire. Maybe this is why he's not going to get back on Empire. Allegedly. I don't know for sure if Empire is going to let him back on, but I heard through the grapevine that he's not going to be allowed back on Empire. Maybe it's because he did actually have something to do with it. Because they said this is not a proof of innocence. That's what they're saying. This is not a proof of innocence. Hey, Don Janae. Hey, Rasta. Donna. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But it's crazy. It's really crazy. But, anywho, I'm going to come at y'all later tonight because I'm going to do a live review on, I don't know. Which one y'all want me to do a live review on tonight? Housewives or the have and have nots? That's the thing. Some stuff we don't know about. It really doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Hey, the Barnyard Chicken. I done missed some people. It's because I'm driving, y'all. Tony Reviews, Stafford Nelson. I missed a lot of y'all. Maurice Smith. Hey, how y'all doing? But yeah, I'm trying to debate if I'm going to do a review tonight on Housewives or the have and have nots. You said the Housewives, Donna? Because I still got like 4 or 5 shows that I have to do reviews on. So if I do the Housewives tonight, then I can do... Yep, the Housewives is in Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different shows, you know, Housewives, you know, a lot of different extensions of the Housewives, but I only review the one in Atlanta. You said you don't watch? It's okay. I do reviews on a lot of different shows because I know some people might watch this and might not watch that, and you know, so I try to spread the love. But you know what I'm going to do? This is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do for me. Who on here got Hulu? I want to know who on here has Hulu. Because I want to do a review on something. Sorry, I don't know how I accidentally closed the video. But if y'all have Hulu, I need to know. Because there is a show on there called The Act. It's called The Act. Like the THE Act. ACT. And basically it's based on a true story of this lady who had Munchausen syndrome. You know, when you make somebody sick and then you take them to the hospital all the time. You know how some people do with their kids. crazy parents. I think it's called Munchausen syndrome or something like that. But anyway, this lady has she has it severely. And it's based on a true story. And it's about this lady who, from birth, she convinced her child that she was paralyzed, that she couldn't walk. And she made everybody around them, like school, the hospitals, everything. I mean, it's a story about how this lady got away with her daughter being on drugs most of her life, her daughter being in a wheelchair most of her life, her daughter being bald, like completely shaved bald most of her life, to make it seem like she has leukemia, cancer, all kind of stuff. She has like over 100 different medicines that she gives this girl, like, routinely. She makes her daughter sleep in the same bed with her. They share Facebook accounts. I mean, this lady is a trip. It's a trip, y'all, and it's only on the 3rd episode. So if you have Hulu, you can look it up. It's The Act, and you can watch episodes 1, 2, and 3. I really want to do a review on this, y'all. So I'm gonna need y'all to watch those episodes so that I can do a review on it, and we can, interact, and y'all can give me y'all feedback and stuff, because this stuff is crazy. It's crazy. And it happens way more than we know. They don't put that kind of stuff on the news. When parents, have those issues, they don't put that stuff on the news. You don't really find out about it until they done wrote a book or they done put a movie out. So yeah, it's called The Act, ACT, The Act. I don't know if it's on Netflix. Matter of fact, nope, it's not on Netflix. It's not on Netflix because I tried to find it on Netflix at first. It's on Hulu. Yep, it's on Hulu. So y'all make sure y'all watch that. But I'll be back at you guys. It's what time? 7 o'clock? You had a church sister like that with her sons? Oh my God. Donna, you have to check that out. You know what? When I heard about that show, I had to go actually and you got your charger? I had to actually go and purchase Hulu because I didn't have Hulu before I heard about this show. I always wanted to get Hulu, but I just never did. And so once I heard about that show, and you know where I first heard about it? It was on Michelle Brown's channel. Michelle Brown, she happened to be talking about it, and I hit her up in her DMs. I was like, sus, what? I couldn't find that show. It ain't on cable. It ain't on Netflix. She said it's on Hulu. I hurried up and went online and paid whatever I had to pay to get Hulu. Donna, you said you haven't watched any reality show for a long time. Yeah. It's a lot of reality shows that I like. Some of them, they really filled with drama. But hey, everybody love a little drama every now and then. If you can find it without Hulu, let me know. Let me know. But it's a lot of stuff on Hulu. I was like, oh my God, because sometimes I get tired of Netflix because Netflix, sometimes they have some really good stuff on there, and then sometimes it seems like they don't really have a good selection on Netflix. So yeah, we got some Cajun Louisiana cuisine. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. I literally had just got off of work a little bit before I called you guys. Before I called y'all, before I went live. So, and I had clocked in at like 7 this morning. And then I had to go pick my son up from track practice and take him to the barber shop. Then we went to pick up something to eat. It's been a long day. Hey, CC Uncut. It's been a long day. I'm about to wrap up this live, CC Uncut, because I have to get in the house. I just got back home. I was just riding around and chopping it up with you guys. We done talked about everything from work to getting laid off to raising kids. We done talked about everything. So if you want to rewind it from the beginning and watch it through, feel free to do that. And you guys, please make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already hit the like button. And I'm going to do the Housewives. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to go in here because I haven't even watched it. So I'm going to just go in here and watch it real quick, jot down a few things I want to discuss, and then I'll come back to you guys. And I'll try not to do it too late because I know it's already like 7 p.m. here in the Central Standard Time. So I'm going to try not to come back too late. But anywho, y'all have a good rest of y'all evening if I don't see y'all again. But as usual, in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad, stay safe, be blessed. You said, okay, I'm trying to make one earlier. I'm going to play it. Okay. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.